right? Yeah, so you should sample me. Norwegian.
Oh my God. Let me show you what I got.
Yeah, see, I know moves. I got moves. Listen. What's going on? Okay. Y'all see these new braids today, bro? You see these new braids? I braided myself yesterday with some help from Marion, okay? A little bit. But listen, the only thing she does is just help me with like the parting in the back. That's it. All the braiding and all that, you already know, that's me, okay? That is me. Ben, what's going on? What's happening? You know? What's happening, right? I'll tell y'all. The Norwegians are touching down in Omaha. Huh? That is freaking right, okay? We are having our, what should we call it? Norway, let's do Norway x Omaha crossover episode, okay? This is about to be legendary, bro. 4 of my friends from my undergrad back in Norway, they're coming here, they're staying here at the acreage with me and my sister Marion. And then the American boys are gonna be hanging out with the Norwegian boys. This is a never before seen, y'all. This is like a never seen before crossover episode. It's gonna be crazy.
Get it together.
Crazy. Some of these boys have never been to the United States before ever, you know? We got so much stuff we gotta try out. They gotta try out the foods. They gotta go to Costco. You know, we gotta go to Walmart. You know, just average things that y'all Americans find to be normal. Cause these boys, they've never tried that. It's gonna be like me when I did my exchange year, bro. And now we're here like 8 years later, bro. Am I getting wrinkles? Okay, what, so Ben, what are some of the things that, you know, are on the agenda? Well, I'll tell you, bro.
Bitch, let me tell you something.
Listen, I feel like being a bit random today. Okay. Never too busy to stretch, bro. Listen, I've said listen like 50 times already. Hey, I'm packing, before I start going, you know, I'm packing out my room. I'm putting everything into like drawers and everything because I came back from Colorado. I haven't done it in a while, so I gotta just bring out everything. I'm washing like sheets and stuff for the boys to sleep in, and then I'll be making food, and I gotta go in about 2 hours to pick up the boys. The first round of boys are gonna come, okay? So what do we have planned for this crossover episode, bro? It's probably gonna be like, you know, a couple of episodes. It's not just gonna be one, because we're gonna get so much freaking footage.
Damn. Look at my dad. Look at my dad.
And y'all are gonna be in for the ride. Yeah. So, what is like some of the best ways that we can make this experience, you know, the best for all of us? How can we make it fun? You know, how can we document it and make it awesome? So, we started creating like lists of things that we want to do. For example, just like the average American life, we've established that's stuff that we're going to do. We're going to have movie nights here. I got to bring them to like American, you know, movie theaters, because there we get like, in Norway, we have like normal chairs, but here y'all got the, you know, lean chairs. You get it? For a cheap price too. We gotta pay extra for that in Norway. And then to order food too, you can order it to the seats and stuff here. That's new, you know, to us. We're like, wow, this is high level freaking service. And then I gotta bring them to all the places that we're eating. They've never had canes before, bro. They've never had
Custard.
Me and Marion, we freaking love custard, bro. I'm gonna get those boys hooked on custard too, okay? And then we gotta go to Who Hot. It's a Mongolian grill here where they like make food in front of you. And
So good and tasty.
Kobe's like a sushi place. And then I gotta take the boys thrifting, because we don't have the thrifting, you know, the thrift shopping concept back in Norway. We don't have that. So we have a Top Golf here. So we're bringing the boys golfing, bringing them to like bars, different types of bars. We're going to play a lot of volleyball. There's a lot of stuff. And then here's the thing. Okay, here's the banger. Ha. Oh, my bad. My plan now, as I said, how can we make this more fun? There's a whole bunch of other things that we're planning to do, right? But how can we make this more fun? How about we make every single experience that we do into kind of a game? And I'm not saying like a toxic game, you know, where we're like, you know, just good old sports game. Not sports, but, you know, good sports, right? Where we're having fun. So I thought, you know, with everything that we're going to be doing, let's make a point system. Right? So when we're top golfing and stuff, we'll make a point system. We'll keep track of who earns how many points, and then we'll declare a winner by the end of this vacation. What they win, I do not know, but that will make everything way more fun. Okay, I'm talking too much. I've had like a 8-minute freaking intro to this episode. Does not need to be that long. What should I call it? The Ouijas in the States, maybe? The Ouijas in the States, something like that. Y'all are gonna love it. I'm telling you right now. Watch all the way to the end of the episode, bro, because you never know what's gonna happen. With that, I'm gonna go cringe again. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go check what Marion thinks, about the boys coming over. Let's just get, her opinion, right? Since y'all tend to freaking love Marion's opinion. For some reason, hey, yo, Possum, what do you feel about the boys coming over to visit? Let me just peek right there. Yeah. All right, brother.
Brother, ser jeg sliten ut på den? Kan du se posen?
Jeg ser sliten ut?
Nei, ser jeg sliten ut? Kan du se posen?
Nah. You look beautiful. Hey, what you eating, bro?
Just that's what chicken.
That's not chicken, brother.
A potato. No, it's like garlic dressing for my chicken.
That's a lot of garlic dressing.
Did I just make one piece of chicken? No.
But you made hell a lot of garlic.
I made a lot of chicken.
Bro, she could take down a whole cult of freaking vampires with that.
Bro, shut up.
Yeah, okay. What?
Don't mess with me, dog. I'm crazy.
What do you think about the Norwegians coming over here, not being the only 2 Norwegians in Omaha as of current?
I don't think we're gonna kill them.
Hey, shut up. Okay, you know what? Yeah, okay. Worst interviewee ever. Okay, listen. How do you feel about How do you feel about not being the only 2 Norwegians living at this residence?
Right. I think it's gonna be, nice for them. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy my alone time, but I don't think they're gonna be a hassle for my part. He's just gonna take my car, but
she has an Acadia, and we gotta drive the Acadia because that's the where we got room. But and then Marion, if you want to join in on the games, we're making a competition. You want to take part in that, but if you're not partaking in all the activities, you're automatically gonna kind of lose.
Right. Can't lose now, can we? Because I'm not a bitch. Sorry, I'm not a.
Bro, I gotta cut all that.
What else would I call it? I'm not a dumb.
Bro, you're impossible.
Hacking who?
No, it doesn't help if you say it in Norwegian, bro. You know what? We might have some cameos of Marion in this overall game of Norway x United States crossover episode.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, well, thank you, Marion. I appreciate it. Sweet. Now we got some point of view from Marion. Y'all know I like these high angles. What you laughing at?
It was good. I thought you were gonna put it in the microwave, but then you just shove it all the way up there.
Yeah, no, I like the high angles. Listen, okay, the boys, I'm gonna pick up the boys. I'll drive over to Epley Airfield to get them in about 30 minutes, okay? So, what are we doing in the meantime? Okay, we got Kirkland chicken, 2 bags. Broccoli, 1 bag. 1 person. And then this person, she also made some potato something, and then we have some other stuff too. So this is just like temporary collateral damage because the boys are gonna be hungry when they show up. I'm gonna prep some chicken, and then sister's gonna finish off the chicken. She's been helping a lot today, so make sure y'all thank. Hey, I'm vlogging, okay? Make sure y'all thank her, okay, for her efforts today with helping out downstairs, making sure that everything was ready for the boys, and then finishing off the chicken and everything, all right? Make sure y'all thank Marion for my future subscribers. Y'all, well, at the current one, we got 110 right now. That reminded me of something earlier. Okay, I'm gonna get to cooking this chicken, all right? And then I'll show y'all the result. I keep on talking to y'all too much, okay? See ya. Okay, we gotta get a protein bar, bro. Yes. Cookie. Okay, look. Chicken made, done. Ba-boom, ba-boom. We got some broccoli. This dude's staying. Okay, I'm heading out. Time to get the Norwegians. Nah. Sorry, buddy, but you staying here, bro. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. All right. Laters. Okay, y'all, as we know, you should be paying attention to the road when you're driving and stuff, right? We're gonna be driving, but we're not gonna be vlogging while we drive, you know? We gotta be respectful of the, you know, the road, bruh. We gotta pay attention on the road, okay? So I'm just gonna film myself backing up of the driveway, and then we'll head out. But first, I'm gonna put on some music, okay? Lunda, if you're watching, bro, this one goes out to you. Listen. Yeah, buddy. Handle the volume. Flipping no bitches and bumping the cloud. Let's go. There's some girl there. I show you some my kissing and bitch I fucked up. Alright, luckily I know the way to the airport. I might be a little bit late, but they gotta get their luggage anyways. They haven't landed yet. So since they haven't landed yet, you know, we're still good. We're good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my butt to the airport, and then I'm gonna focus on the road, most importantly, and y'all are gonna see me there, okay? We gotta wait for the boys, so you get some quality time with me before turning up there, okay? So, toodles. All right, now, battery is running low as usual, but we're still gonna have a lot of battery to view the boys. Just parked the Lamborghini, heading inside now to pick up the boys. They just landed. I think I saw them coming in. If they were on an American Airlines flight, I know they were coming in. But I had to go all the way to level 4, bruh. Like, yo! I was hoping level 3, you know? Because then, come on. There we go. At level 3, we can walk directly, like, in. But, hey. Life's not perfect, huh? So we're going to 3. Okay, I'm just talking at this point. We're picking up the boys, all right? Not Poyo. Hey, we made it. We got them. We got them. They're here. The Ouija's are here, bro. I forgot it was on, bro. Sorry. Vi tar och går upp. Hey, I was thinking we gotta figure out a name for Yalsik because people are not gonna pronounce that Yalsik.
I usually say just Jack.
Jack? Yeah. That works. I was thinking Jace. Yeah, you want to Jack?
Jace or Jazz?
Jazz works.
Jazz works.
Jazz works?
Yeah.
All right, Jazz, tell us about the flight, bro.
Well, hello. Hello there. Our flight was very long. Well, the first flight was from Oslo to London. It was about 2 hours, and then we had like 2 more hours in London before we got on a plane to Chicago O'Hare, and from O'Hare we went to here, Omaha. Benjamin.
All right, y'all are gonna see more from. Is it Jack? Jazz? Okay, y'all are gonna see y'all are gonna see more from Jazz because he's gonna be doing a lot of vlogging, bro, okay? Den sista da? Ja, hvordan gikk det over Atlanterne? Den er litt heavy, den der. Men det blir... null mat. Men, ja. Alright, Mickey, how was it, bro?
How was what? The plane?
The plane ride. How was the Atlanta?
No English.
Well, I am kind of sleepy right now. We were there for like 24 hours, but finally we're here. We're ready to hit the sack, and we're ready. What's so funny? What's so funny, Jis?
Tomorrow you won't be sleeping at this time, you know?
We're ready to get some sleep, get some rest, and go out hard tomorrow. And that's all I gotta say for now. Yep.
Vi tar bare en liten runde. Skal vi se.
Give me your fucking money!
Hey, we got the last ones. We'll talk more to them tomorrow. Okay. Brother. That's crazy. Okay, thank you. All right, the boys have their first time in an American breakfast place. This is about to be crazy. All right, Chris, tell us how you feel. Are you excited, bro?
A little, yeah. A little, yeah. Oh, fuck. Hello?
No.
Is this thing
Let me do the filming, okay? And you do the talking.
Oh, I'm excited, yeah.
What are you getting for breakfast?
You will, after I've eaten, you will get a taste test. No, a terningkast. A dice throw.
A review.
A review. What about you, Kasper?
I'll just some coffee, bit of pancakes.
Honestly, I have no idea what's going on right now, but I'm looking forward to eat.
Yeah, we're ready to eat.
Yes. Yes. Okay, well, we'll videotape once we get the food, bro. Thank you. That's sweet. Okay, boys, we're gonna do a dice roll, okay? Chris, he opted for a dice roll.
Presentation.
A presentation? Okay, do a presentation, Chris.
I'm gonna give my breakfast here.
Yes.
The dice roll of 5.
Out of 10?
5 dice roll.
Oh,
1 to 6.
Has a dice 5.
Dice has apparently 10.
A dice has 10. Vad heter det? Sides, I guess.
I give it a not hungry anymore at a 6. I'm gonna be so full, I think.
Okay.
A dice roll and presentation, I'll give it a 4 out of 6 so far.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I got the same food as Christopher right here, but I'll probably give it a 5 out of 6 on presentation. We'll see the taste after. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. I did not know I was that fat and was gonna get that. I was gonna get that big of a. Bruh, I got a pancake special. This is a special pancake, bro. Yeah, bro. And then I got some sausages and stuff and bacon. You know what? I'm gonna give it a 6. I think this was a really 5 because we could have some whipped cream on the pancakes, bro. Okay, we about to eat, bro, and then we'll give some dice roll afters, okay?
Can't wait.
And then we get some donuts. Just wait for that, bro. That's messed up.
Yes, camera rolling. So now we're gonna do that rice doll. Rice doll. Dice roll.
We're gonna do a rice roll.
Rice roll. A dice roll on the food.
Okay, honestly, I think the food was good, but I was kind of missing some blueberries in my pancakes. The pancakes were good, but they could have some cream on it. I know I'm like splitting hairs at this point, but bro, listen, I'll give it a 4 out of 5, okay? Because I'm happy with the service.
4 out of 5? It's a dice roll.
Oh, my bad, you know. 4.5 out of 6.
Bro, a dice roll.
You tripping, bro. You tripping.
4.5. All right.
We can't do decimals.
How about you, Chris?
I'm gonna give my breakfast nachos juicy.
My safe word is pineapple juice.
6 out of 6.
6 out of 6?
Juicy 6 out of 6.
Juicy? Okay, kind of.
How about you, Casper?
I'll give the hash browns a 5 out of 6. I think they were really good.
5 out of 6?
Yeah.
What about you?
Honestly, the nachos were really great. It was a 5 out of 6 on the presentation, but on the taste, it was a 6 out of 6, just like Chris said. So, yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I had the house special or something. It was potatoes with eggs and bacon. I think.
I will bring those donuts back.
Oh, thank you so much.
Donuts.
How about you tell them about the donut?
Yeah, I'll give it a 4 out of 6. Yeah, and Michael's food was. You had the. What did you have?
The nachos.
The nachos. The nachos were 6 out of 6, so that's my next meal.
Then do you guys need refills on coffees too?
I think we're good.
Oh, no.
Thank you. Could we get the bill along with that, please? Yeah?
And then I have to ask, where are you guys all from? So here you speak a language I don't recognize.
Yes.
Norway? Okay,
Norway.
I was guessing, so we're together. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it all
Hell yeah.
together?
So, okay, apparently, first time. Bro, jeg prøver å snakke her. So,
I'm trying to vlog.
I'm trying to vlog here. So apparently, first time goers to the Harold's Coffee House get a free donut. So the 4 of us got a free donut, and unfortunately, this guy did not.
Give me that damn mic, bro. Yo, I've been here. I've been a customer for years, bro. First time I came here with my family, bro. They never gave me a donut, bro. And now they get donuts, bro, when I bring them here. This is not appreciated, bro.
Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are vlogging at Costco.